We still are keeping an eye on the alert dates and making sure that you are ready to go for Wednesday and Thursday, as we still have double-digit snowfall totals on the table and in the forecast. And the timing, it's getting very close to see these storms. We're going to have Wednesday morning that rain to snow, and then we'll be seeing that heaviest snow kind of right into the middle of our system. And then by Friday, we're still going to be working with the aftermath of the snow that we have left over. So there's still going to be a lot of snow that we're going to have to snow plow and clean up. And speaking of that, there's some pretty good tips to make sure that you're ready for our winter weather. So I want to bring in meteorologist Matthew Willoughby. He's been looking at some healthy tips to make sure that you're ready. And also he has some good tools that we need to know too. Matt, what are you keeping an eye on?
Yeah, so pretty much I'll be keeping an eye on the app. So right now, pull out your phone, download the app, and make sure you have it. If you do not have the app, make sure you have it by today or even by tomorrow. But let's just look at a sneak peek right here. This is actually our hourly forecast, so we'll jump up around 45 degrees today for our hourly forecast. But make sure you download that app for us, and you'll stay up to date, and pretty much we'll be updating that pretty much hourly as we go throughout these next few days and even further ahead as well. So like I said, make sure you download that app. That is very key. And make sure your shovel and snow plows are pretty much in service. So make sure those are in good condition before this system, in fact, does come. And just don't panic. We'll all get through this together as well. And pretty much make sure you have your car emergency kits, in, whether that's blankets, snow shovels, brushes to brush off your windows and everything. And make sure you have that extra gas for those snow blowers as well. And like I said, make sure those snow plows are in good condition. And if you are stranded, make sure you have anywhere from non-perishable food in your car or just simply in your house. As we go anywhere from lights or flashlights or first aid kits, make sure you have those blankets as well, because power could go out. So make sure you have any warming kits or any warming tools to keep you warm during this storm. We'll send it back to you, Diane.
Those are all good information, Matt, and I loved how you said, don't panic. So we'll all take that deep breath, even you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are going to be timing out this storm because the time is going to be crucial to make sure that you're ready and how it's going to impact your Wednesday. Even late tonight, though, on this Tuesday, you are going to find that rain showers are going to move in, starting in our northern counties, southeast Michigan. And then by 6, 7, even 8 o'clock, that's when we'll be moving that precipitation into the Toledo area. And that's also when we're going to have that shift. Now, the shift and switch between rain and snow, it's going to be pretty sudden, and I'm not anticipating much as far as icing or glazing in between. Of course, we do have to go through that phase change, but we are going to really commit to that snow once it gets here. You will be finding, though, that that rainfall is going to hold on for a good chunk of our afternoon in our southern counties. So if you're in southern Hancock County, Wyandotte, or Crawford counties, you are going to be the last to see that snowfall move through. But as we get into Wednesday evening, we'll have that full switch over, and then we're going to be looking at steady snow Wednesday night and into Thursday morning and into Thursday afternoon. But here you can already see that it's starting to make its exit at 5 o'clock. So that's good news that by around even 8 to even towards midnight on Thursday that we are going to be looking at that snowfall move on out. Now, I just want to break down the snow totals. This will take us into Wednesday evening. We're going to be looking at roughly 6 to 8 inches just alone on a Wednesday as far as those accumulations. It could be a little bit higher into southeast Michigan as well because of that changeover time occurring earlier in the day. Now, with that late switch in and off through our southern counties, you are going to notice that those snow totals slowly start to decrease a little bit. And you may be thinking, Diane, that's not the numbers you were advertising. Again, that was just Wednesday. This whole storm, Wednesday into Thursday, we're still going to be looking at 12 to 18 inches possible from the complete system. But yet off towards our south, again with that transition and that later start for the snow, we're anticipating about 6 to even 12 inches going to be possible. Another thing to remember is our lakeshore communities. They are going to be working with some wind and also a light fluffy snow. So even though we do have that B word there, we are going to mainly be looking at those lighter snow to reduce visibilities and those winds. So we're going to be looking at conditions that are not going to be ideal for travel. So plan on travel impacts for not only Wednesday and Thursday, but even that Friday morning commute if you're back into the office is going to be slower. Now Wednesday, as we start out with the rain, the drive in is going to be easier. The drive home on Wednesday and all drives as we get into Thursday are going to be a little sluggish, to say the least. So use today as a prep day. We will have a little more cloud cover than what we had yesterday, but we'll have melting temperatures, meaning our snow is going to melt with highs that are going to be into the mid 40s, but that's not going to last long. We're going to be seeing 30s, 20s, and teens as we get through this storm. So it's going to be bringing in the cold air with the snow, and then we are going to settle things down. For the rest of our forecast, a couple of flurries next week on Tuesday, but we're going to be locked back into a quiet and calm winter, which is what we will need. Amanda?